So for this flow to start, we're going to do a little body scan. So you're coming down in a nice, comfortable seated position. You're going to lengthen your spine, allow the sit bones to root down onto the ground, rolling your shoulder blades down, rest your arm on your knees or in your lap. Then bring your awareness to your feet, feeling your toes and your ankles, then your lower legs and your knees, upper legs, softening your legs away from your hip sockets, allowing all the muscles in around the hips to soften your lower back, letting go of any tension or tightness in your lower part of your belly, in your pelvis, below your belly button. Then raise your awareness to the upper part of the belly, above the belly button, below your rib cage. Soften within that space, letting go of any tightness or tension, feeling the sensation of the breath moving into that part of the belly. Raise your awareness to your rib cage. Feel the breath moving in and out. How does it feel in front of your ribs, side of the ribs, and the back of the ribs? Focusing on the breath. Softening your waistline. Softening the rib cage. Then bring your awareness to your hands, your fingers and your wrists. Wiggle your fingers, circle your wrist. Feel all the sensations in your hands, in your lower arms, elbows, upper arms, and in your shoulders. Soften the shoulder blades down. Relax your neck, unhinge your jaw, your scalp and your forehead. Bringing your focus on the tip of the nose and feeling the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body to the tip of your nose. What can you smell? Bring your awareness to the back of the throat. Feel the difference of the temperature from inhale to the exhale. Place your hand on collarbones. Feel the rise and drop on the collarbones from inhale to the exhale. Which part of the breath is longer? Move your hands to your rib cage and keep focusing on lengthening your breath. We're going to come down for a little short breathing practice. We're going to do a box breathing. So we're going to start with the inhale to count in on 4. So breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. Exhale on 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. In for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale on 4. Hold for 4. In for 5. Hold for 5. Exhale on 5. Hold for 5. Inhale on 5. Hold for 5. Exhale on 5. Hold for 5. Inhale on 6. Hold for 6. Exhale on 6. Hold for 6. 2 more rounds. In for 6. Hold for 6. Exhale on 6. Hold for 6. Inhale in 6. Hold for 6. Exhale in 6. Hold for 6. And then return back to your normal breath. How is your body mind now? Are you more present? So we're going to come down in all fours. And we're going to just place the knees under your hips, arms under your shoulders or hands under the shoulders. And then you just roll it with the breath, moving in and out. Just making little circles with your hips, allowing the hips to start to move. Reverse the circle. Great. You should feel nice as hips are starting to open up. And then we're going to come back in a center. We're going to come down, one more here. Nice, big with a breath. Just keeping that breath moving because we're going to use a lot of breath here now to kind of trying to calm down our vagus nerve. That's the whole point of this practice. Just to kind of come back into a nice child pose and then back up. We're going to come into cat-cow. So we're going to come child's pose. And then with the inhale, we're going to come up, looking up. Exhale to the child's pose, knees, bum to your knees. And inhale, coming up, belly down, head up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, bring your spine up, head down. Inhaling, moving with the breath. Exhale, cat-cow sequence. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, talking, moving from your pelvis. Now, we're going to come down. We're going to tuck the right toes. I'm going to press the heel away. So you'll feel the lengthening in the back of your leg. We're going to hold it here for 4 breaths. Nice strong arms. And then glide your foot on the side, hip level. Pressing the pinky toe side of the foot down. Inhale and exhale. Sit back on your heel like we did on a little child, half child. Inhale, looking up, and exhale, lunge back, leaning back towards your heel, keeping the connection of the outer edge of your foot down onto the ground. You feel it inner thighs and outer leg. One more. Exhale, and bring your arms towards your knees and coming up into the gate pose. So you're going to place the right hand on your right knee, reaching the left arm up and over. Inhale and exhale. You're going to come bending over that right leg. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, left arm to the left leg. Inhale, left arm comes up, reaching over. Exhale, bending over towards the right. Exhale, inhale, coming down. Exhale, inhale, coming up. Exhale, bending over. One more round. We'll move with a breath. And this time we're going to reaching up. And we're going to exhale, bending over. We're going to coming down one more. I thought we're going to come there, count, losing count. We're going to stay in the gate pose here. You're going to breathing into that left side of the rib cage. If your neck is okay, you might look up. About to 4 breaths. And then we're going to come back down. Hands on your hip. And you're going to step that right leg over to the short end of the mat. And dipping down your left hip flexor there, front of that leg. And then we're going to coming down, really pressing that right knee into your right shoulder, allowing that shoulder blade to move away. Hug it in, hug that knee in, dip down that left hip, find a nice balance. Now, straighten that front leg, keep your hips high, moving in, half monkey to low crescent. Exhale, straightening the leg, front leg. Inhale, looking up again, opening the chest. Exhale, straight leg, hips back. Inhale, placing the left hand down. And you're going to reach your right arm up. We're going to do a big circles with the arm. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, reaching the arm towards back of the room. Inhale, looking up. nice big circles with your arm. And the last round, you're going to place the hand on your lower back, the right hand, and allowing the right knee to fall out. So your leg, the sole peels off the floor. You're going to hold it here for a 4 breath. And then you're going to bring your hands back down and slowly crawl that leg back into, and then coming into all fours. You can swing your hips. The right hip should feel amazing now. And the left feels different. So we're going to work on that left leg. Tuck your toes, press the heel away, keep your hips nice and low. About a 4 breath here. So we're going to lengthen that back of the leg. And then you're going to move your leg on a side of your body on about a hip level and pressing the outer edge of your foot down. Looking up and exhale, lean back into a child's pose. Inhale, looking up. We're going to start to open the chest and exhale, coming down. One more go. Exhale. Oh no, one more. And exhale, bring your hands to your chest or under your shoulders. And we're going to come up into a gate pose. You're going to place the left hand on your left knee. Right arm comes up, opening. Exhale, coming, bending over. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, leg, arm reaching over. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, coming. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and we're going to bend over. We're going to stay here. Reach that right arm towards the left side of the room. Up, breathing into your right side of the rib cage. Knee and hip are aligned, tucking in your tailbone, and then come back down. Hands on your hips, stepping your left leg forward, allowing that right hip fall down. Dipping it down, opening that front of your body. And then bring your arms in. Press that knee into your shoulder. Hug it in. Give yourself a nice little snuggle there. Allowing that hip to fall a little bit further down onto the ground, that right hip. Great. You're going to place the right hand on it down. And then reaching the left arm over. We're going to do big circles for our shoulders here. Moving with the breath. Exhale, looking back. And inhale, moving it up and over. Exhale, looking back. Few more rounds. And then allowing that leg to fall out. Bring that left hand on your lower back. Opening the chest. Little twist. Breathing into front of your ribs here. And then slowly come back, knee up, left foot, sole back onto the ground, and then you're going to crawl it back onto behind you. Circling your hips here in all fours. Great stuff. This looks amazing. So as we're going to move now to the upper body, we should be nice and warm, hips are nice and open. So we're going to reach the right arm up, and then we're going to tread it over towards the left side of the mat. You're going to bring that left arm onto your lower back, or if you are flexible, you might be able to bring that in between your hip crease there against the waistline. Soften into that shoulder. We're going to stay here about 4 more breaths. Nice deep breath. You can add a count to it if you like. Softening in, and then bring your arm back under, pressing into the ground, coming into cat-cow, just moving that stretch away from that shoulder. Excellent. Left arm up, and then thread it through. Bring that right arm on your lower back, or if you're really flexible on the chest, you can bring it into the hip crease there. Breathe nice and soft into your rib cage. Allow the body to soften in your stomach area. A few more breaths here. Relax your head. And then bring the right hand under. We're going to push into cat-cow, just moving that stretch away from there. And then we're going to come down actually for a happy puppy or poppy pose. So as you're moving in here, you can bring your arms or knees back lovely under your knees, sorry. And then bring your bum a little bit backwards behind your knees. And then start to reach your arms forwards. Maybe you can come down on elbows first. Place the block on your forehead and then allow your body to soften in here. Lengthen the waistline. Really release any tightness or tension on the waistline. If your elbows are sore or the shoulders are sore, then you can bend your elbows and bring them under, the hands under your forehead. Give a bit of a space there in your shoulders to kind of allowing to lengthen a little bit more. Now bring your arms back under and we're going to come down a few more rounds of cat-cow to move that stretch away. That felt great. Great. We're going to swing the legs on the side and we're going to come down on our backs. Just a few more breaths, few more exercises. We're going to move away that stretch now in the lower back. So you're going to step your feet as wide as the mat. And then we're going to glide the right leg underneath the left hip, between the left hip and left ankle. And then move that left ankle across over the right knee. And then start to raise your left hip off the mat, placing your right hand on the left knee. And coming into this beautiful kind of a twisty way. You feel that in your lower back, softening the shoulder blades, the left shoulder blade back onto the mat. Focusing on softening your spine, your waistline. Keep your stomach nice and soft here. Lengthen the back of the head onto the mat and the left shoulder blade. Now if you like, you can stay here or you can lengthen or go a little further and see, can you grab with your left hand your right ankle. This is just additional if you want a little bit extra in that stretch, but you're welcome to just stay into the twisted roots. Breathe in here into the tightness or tension where it is, and with the exhale allow it to soften. Now bring your knees and ankles back to meet, hug in your belly button and come back into flat on a mat. Swing your legs from side to side, trying to move away that stretch. And then we're going to go to the opposite side. It's very sweet, short, and nice kind of a flow today. So you're going to move the left foot onto your right ankle or right knee, and then move the right ankle over the left knee. Coming into the twist, raise that right hip off the mat, and then reach your right arm up. Try to keep the shoulder blade as flat on the mat as possible, lengthening the back of the neck. Soften with your breath. Your body will open here, breathing into where your tightness is. And with the each exhale, allow it to soften. Now grab your foot if you like, if you want to go any further. If it's too much, you can stay where you are. Extend back of the neck onto the mat. Few more breaths in here. This is our last pose before we come down to relaxation. So give a little extra nudge here to kind of release a little more. Excellent. Then bring your knees and ankles to meet. Hug in your belly button. Bring your feet back onto the mat. Swing your legs from side to side. Moving away that stretch. And then we're going to lengthen the legs onto the mat whenever you feel ready to come down and rebound. So we have one more pose. I totally forgot about this, but this is additional. You don't need to do that for a relaxation. If it's too much of it intense to your shoulders, you can leave it. Now, if you don't have a blocks at home, you can use a nice box or even a blanket. So what we're going to do is we're going to place one block just in between the shoulder blades and just below the neck, little bony part on the neck between our shoulder blades. Now, like I said, you can use a blanket in there as well, fold it up, and you can place another one or a cushion under your head. Now, I like that little extra lengthening on the mat from the chest, so I could leave it out, but whatever is comfortable for you, just go for it. If that feels too intense, you'll just come out of it or not do it at all. But it does help if you have any chest issues or kind of extra heat in your body, it helps to release it. So you're going to come down here now for a relaxation. Little soft, focusing on your breath, resting your mind, your arms, your chest, feeling the breath in your chest and in your stomach and in your hips. And we come down for a nice few moments of silence, allowing our body and mind to rest. Now slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Feeling the breath moving in and out. Feeling the parts of the body that are touching the support underneath you. We can start to bring any movement into your body that feels comfortable. Wiggling your toes and fingers. Checking in, how does your breath feel now, comparison to the start of the class? How's your mind feel now? And how does your body feel now? Start to make any movement that feel nice. That helps you to wake up your body. Then when you're ready, you're going to roll yourself on one side of your body, allowing to open your eyes, letting in some light and some color, some shape and some form. And then when you're ready, you can use your top arm and push yourself up into any comfortable seated position. You're going to bring your arms on the side of the body. You're going to scoop the energy back up over your head, your hands to your forehead for clear thoughts, to your mouth for clear communications, and to your heart for clear intentions. Thank you.